take a look at this. The hands are completely off. The door handles, the steering wheel, nothing lines up. And now, with proper hand IK, everything lands exactly where it should. But how did we turn this into this? In this tutorial, we will set up all the hand IK targets and tweak the animation. So let's walk through it step by step. Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. My name is Human. I strongly recommend you to watch the previous tutorial about car enter and exit animation and then watching this one. We're gonna set up multiple IK targets for the vehicle. The targets are inner and outer door handle and also the steering wheel for both hands. So let's open up car blueprint. I'm gonna add 4 scene components. First one is door front left outer handle, the second one for the inner handle, then steering wheel left hand and also right hand. If we just position these points without attaching it to a socket, when the door opens or when the steering wheel turns, those points are going to be wrong. Therefore, we need to create 4 sockets and attach these scene components to them. So let's open up vehicle skeletal mesh. I added more bones to the vehicle, like for all the doors, trunk and hood. Adding these are super simple. If you watch my car rig setup tutorial, you can rig other parts of the vehicle based on that. So let's add the sockets and position them. I placed these positions based on the estimation of where the hand is going to be. These are not precise and we will adjust them by testing the result. Alright, we are done with the sockets, but we will adjust them later. Now let's attach those scene components to the related socket. After setting each socket, make sure to reset the location and rotation to place them exactly at the socket point. Now that we have the targets for the hands to reach, we need to set up the IK for characters' hands. So let's open up character animation blueprint. Inside anim graph, the default slot plays the montages. We want to adjust the animation which is coming from the montage. We're gonna use 2 bone IK node, one for the left hand and another for the right hand. For a simple location driving, 2 bone IK is a good option. Let's set up the first one for the left hand. Click on it and go to Details panel. For the IK bone, we need to choose the effector bone, the bone that is going to drive the other bones, which in this case is hand_L. Next, scroll down and search for joint target. I don't know why the name is joint target, but it's the same as pole vector. The pole vector tells the IK which direction the middle joint should point, which prevents the limb from flipping unexpectedly. So the middle joint between upper arm, lower arm and the hand is lower arm. We need to change the joint target location space to bone space in order to select the joint target. After compiling, you can see the pole vector in the viewport. Here, by changing the location, you can change the direction of where the lower arm is going to point. You can experiment with this and change the location based on your liking. We also need to change the effector location space to world space because we're gonna pass the IK a location at the world space. Alright? In order to activate the IK, we need to change the alpha value. If the alpha is 1, the IK is active at 100%. If it's 0, it's deactivated. So let's promote it to a variable. I'm gonna name it left hand IK alpha. Also, we need to control the effector location, so let's promote it to variable. Name it left hand IK target. Okay, I'm gonna repeat the same process for the other 2 bone IK for the right hand. The IK alpha values are set to 1 by default. We need to change them to 0. Very well, we are done with anim graph section. Let's go to event graph. Here we're gonna set the variables that we just created in anim graph. We need to access the third person character and then get the current vehicle of the character, then access those target points. Let's change character variable type to third person. We're gonna get some errors. After initialize animation event, cast the owner actor to third person character and just connect the pins like before. Alright, let's add a new pin to the sequence node. Get the vehicle that the character is interacting with. The vehicle can be undefined, so we need to validate it before using it. So if the character vehicle is valid, let's promote it to a variable and keep a reference because we're gonna use it later. If it's not valid, just set it to undefined. Alright, let's get the target locations for the door handle. These are for the left hand. Also, there is another one for the steering wheel. So we have 3 targets, but we only have one left hand IK target. The IK solver can only accept one location. If, for example, you add another 2-bone IK with the same effector, those two are going to fight with each other. So we can only have one. We also need to tell where the IK should be active using left hand IK alpha. So we're gonna have 3 states for the left hand target. Let's create an enumeration and keep the targets there. This structure will help you even if you have more than 3 IK targets in your animation. In the main folder, I'm gonna create a new folder and name it Data Assets. Create a character folder inside it. Then right click and from Blueprints select Enumeration. I'm gonna add 3 target names here. These are our target states. Now let's get back to Animation Blueprint. Create a variable and name it left hand IK target state. Change the type to the enum that we just created. Alright, now in order to update this state, we're gonna set 3 montage notifies, and the notifies are going to tell us when each state begins. The animation that I'm using for entering the car has come with some curve values in it. For example, if you check out this one, car driver door left hand, this shows when the hand IK should be active. You see when the value is rising, the hand is getting involved and is grabbing something. First one is for outer door handle and the other one is for inner door handle. Also, we have 2 other curves for the steering wheel IK. So if your animation doesn't have these curves, it's easy to create and you know when the value is 0 and when it's 1. I'm gonna cut these and paste it into the montage. Alright, now based on the curves, I can set 3 notifies for the left hand and specify the state for the target IK. Each of these notifies can fire an event, so in Animation Blueprint, I can do a switch on the target state and update it. If left outer handle is active, get that location, and the same happens for other state values. Okay, time to add the montage notifies. I'm gonna add a new track. At the beginning of touching the outer door handle, add a notify. The name is set left hand IK target underscore door outer. I keep the first part of the name before underscore, same for all notifies. Now the notify for inner door handle. Okay, for the steering wheel, as soon as the left hand IK for steering wheel wants to start, we add the notify. Very well, let's get back to Animation Blueprint. Now here, right click and add all of those notify events. Finally, we just set the related state when each one is executed. Very nice, we have set up the targets. Now for the alpha value, let's look at the curve values. Whenever the IK for door handle or for the steering wheel is active, either way, we want the IK to be active. So we get the curve value of those two, just copy the curve name and paste it into the name section. So as I told you, either one of these is active, we want the IK to be active. So we get the max value of these two values. I'm gonna organize the wires real quick. Okay, everything is the same. I just organized the wires. Now we can test the game. As you can see, IK is driving the left hand. If we look at the inside of the car, you can see left hand IK is working on the steering wheel. We just need to adjust the position. Let's also set up the IK for right hand, then adjust the target's position. Right hand IK is going to be very simple. We only have one curve and one target. Very good. Let's run the game. I'm gonna eject from the scene while the game is running and open the vehicle skeletal mesh. Put the window here like this, then adjust the socket's position. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one.